1.21 gigawatts!
What's up, gang? In this video, we're gonna fix this power supply. This was sitting on the shelf, and it's marked. It says it works, but it sounds funny. And then I wrote bad caps with a question mark. So we're gonna plug it in, turn it on, find out if it is bad caps. Maybe it was a noisy fan. Not sure. Stick around. We'll check it out. And you know how long it's been I played Whac-A-Mole?
I'm getting ready to attack. Fanny pack attached. Tokens are all stacked. Got the mallet in my grasp. Waiting for the moles, hiding in their holes. Score, we're keeping tally. I'll be playing till they close now. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. Can't nobody beat my high score. You can't beat my high score. I'm a mallet master, a single-fisted blaster. You can ask my baby, it starts slow then gets faster. I'm a record setter.
Alright, so let's see, we got the cord ready. Let's plug it in and see how bad it does sound. If it's real bad, I'm going to turn it right back off. And I said bad caps, so I'm pretty sure I would have recognized the sound of a bad fan. It looks pretty good from the outside, and let's see. Well, we got nothing that time, huh? Well, first thing to do is I'm going to pop these screws out. I guess we can go ahead and do that now. If this is going to be, and it probably will be more than a 15-20 minute video, then we'll just make it 2 parts. Today's Friday, and so I'll probably release it Saturday and Sunday if it's in 2 parts, or just Saturday if it's in 1. I did have this open the other day, so it's possible that I didn't put it back together correctly. Let's just unplug it just in case. Because I'm assuming that's probably what happened, that's why. But the caps, if I remember correctly, they kind of whistled and whined. So I do think it is the caps. The other day, when I was talking about us getting back to these, I said that I thought it was probably the fan, and that's just because I see that a lot, but it's just noisy, dirty fans. I take all the power supplies in this style out of the games every 2 months or so, and then I blow them out with an air compressor just to keep them clean and keep them from getting dirty. Okay, well, I do see some bulged caps, so that is definitely a problem. I don't see why it wasn't turning on. But that is probably just my wiring. I'll have to figure that out. So let's take a look at these caps. See if I can zoom in close enough to see. Here's one right here that's bulging. Okay, it's going to be this one right here. You can see the top is bulging. Doesn't look that bad from this angle, but it actually is. This one back here is bulging, and this one right, where's my finger, right here is bulging, and pretty much all of them in that section. This one here is bad. That one's might have vented already. And that one's not too bad. So basically, I'm gonna need to pull this out anyway, regardless of the wiring not being right. I'll have to figure that out after we cap it. But I'm gonna pull this out. I'll get get it set up in the board vise, and then we'll pull the caps, which I just organized all my spare caps. So hopefully that'll be a little easier, and we'll get started on this repair. Alright, I just getting started, kind of. I've done a couple caps. Found one that I didn't have, but I've ordered everything that's on this chassis already, so I will have them in on Monday. Now here's one of the, I would say, bulging caps. It's not horrible, but it's definitely bulging. Just want to see what it reads. It's a 1000 microfarad 25 volt. Sorry, I got this out of my little case because oh, legs aren't long enough, dang it. Let's see if I can get another one to test. This one is the 3300 volt or 3300 microfarad. For some reason I put it back together and I can't get it to work. Something's not making a good connection. So we're looking for something close to 3300 microfarads. It's also majorly bulging, so I know it's not good. I just want to see what it's reading. 30 PF instead of microfarad. I'm not sure what that is, but I imagine it's smaller than a micro. I don't know. It's not coming up 3300 microfarads, so I don't trust that one. Obviously, the way it looks, I don't trust it anyway. I have to look that up now. I don't know what PF means. There's another one, I think, NF. It's nanofarads, which is under 1 microfarad. I've seen that come up. So here, let me turn it a little bit. That was the one from right here, C15, and it's 3300 microfarads and 10 volts. And I wrote it down on a piece of paper over here, so when the caps come in, I know to check it out, and I know it's at C15. So I've done this one here and this one here. I'm not going to mark these until I'm all the way done, and these are all gone because I marked these when I was making a list to order them. So let's see what the next one is on here. And nothing's marked on this board, so I'm just kind of eyeballing and seeing if I can find it with my fingers. I think that's it there. Let's see if there's 2 to the right of it. Not sure here. Okay, on the very outside. 1, 2, 2. Okay, so I think it's this one right here. These 2 points. Even if I don't have the exact caps to do this, this is going to help me stay ahead of the game anyway, because the stuff is coming Monday. So whatever I do have, I might as well try to go ahead and get it out, get it replaced. Let's see if this comes out now. All of these things are glued in on here too. Make sure I got the right points. Oh, one side still kind of soldered in. Alright, now it's free. Should have got you a little closer to show you that. These guys are in there. It's so tight with all this little wiring and stuff right here. Sorry, let's kick the tripod. Alright, there we go. So this one is 2200. You see that? 2200 and 25 volt. So let's see how this one tests. And it's bulging a little bit, but not bad. So there's enough leg on here to grab. No, there's not. I need to come up with another system for doing this, because this happens a lot. Oh well. Okay, so let's see if I have another 2225. Which I don't know if I do or not. I don't care if I steal them out of my spare, or out of my complete kits, because like I said, I'm going to get some more on Monday anyway. I'm not sure. I know I have a giant one. It's like a 2250 volt, I think, or 35 volt. Where did I get that one from? Yeah, I have a giant 35 volt. Let's see what I do with that guy. Just had that. Here's another one. No, I do with that. I could have swore it was over here. I don't know how I put it away. Weird. So this is going to be a monster. I might as well wait on this one too, because this guy is just, it's not going to fit in that little tiny spot. So what we'll do is we'll write down that one as well. And it was 2225 volt, I believe. That one's 10. Oh, come on, I can't remember. Yeah, 2225 volt. Okay, let's see if we can see what cap it was. Okay, and I don't know if you can see it, but way down in there, right there at the bottom of the screen, you see C12. Not a big deal. I'd actually, now that I think about it, I'd rather just wait and put those caps in later. As long as I know where they are, where they go, what they are. Oh, here's the cap. Yeah, see, I tried to use this one earlier. Just too big. Forgot I was zoomed in there. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. We got a big beast here. 1000 UF 80. I know I don't have that one. Let's make sure it's on the list here. A lot of these I don't have. I thought I had a lot of them. 1080 volt. Okay, so I ordered 5. So we'll wait on that one. I didn't do this just to change out the teeny tiny caps. I thought I had most of these. Okay, so what's this guy here now? We have no value on that side. How did I read these? Okay, there it is. Flashlight. 1000 microfarad, 25 volt. Okay, I do have that one for sure. There we go. Got one of these old LCD kits. I don't even think we have these TVs anymore, so I don't really have to worry about keeping those. I think when we switched over to the new building, I think we got new TVs. Okay, so it looks like it's these two. Yeah, that's it there. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I think it was this one. Yeah. I am letting my tip rest on it. I don't recommend doing that, but I'm just doing it real fast. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. One next to it. Let's see. This one's a 1000 UF 10 volt microfarad 10 volt. Hopefully I got that in here. No. But we do have the 25, so we'll put that in there and see if we got another 25 to replace it with. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, we'll just use 2 25s. That's fine. And this is another one that is kind of bulging. It looks way worse to me than it does on camera because you can't see it that much, but compared to a really flat one, you see this is a new one. So I can get them. There we go. So it's just barely bulging compared to that one. But in real life, when you're looking at them, you can tell that that's bad and that this one's normal. Just doesn't show very well on camera. Okay, so on, I don't know why it's I'm just not shooting the right angle for me today. Okay. Let me zoom in. There we go. So it's going to be right here in the middle when I get done aiming it. And right there is where I'm going, and the shaded part is going to be your negative, and the top is going to be positive. So long leg goes in the top, and long leg is negative, or positive, I'm sorry. Haha. I said something right. I always get so aggravated with myself when I'm editing later on, because I can't ever say the right thing, and then I have to correct myself in the edit, and then I'll misspell something in the edit, and then I'm wrong 3-4 times in a row about the same stupid thing. Like I can't say resistor without saying transistor for some reason. Call everything transistors. Okay, got that one. And so this one right here and here is the one that I meant to solder. They felt the same when I reached around. Let's go ahead and get that one. So this one. So that's kind of how you want to do it. You want to touch the solder, but not all the way to the board. And it melts it pretty quick, so don't know if I don't think I got it all the way. Might be twisting the wrong cap on the underneath side though. This one, should be this one. Is it glued in? Okay, it's glued in. That's why we're having a problem here. I'm like, wow, that thing is in there sturdy. I'm like, I gotta be on the wrong one. I'm still not, doesn't look like I'm moving the right legs. What is going on here? Farther over, so maybe it's that one. I need to be more careful. This is ridiculous. This is why I hate working late at night. Oh, well, something fell out. What did I desolder? A resistor. Good job. Good job there, YouTube genius. Here, how about you guys check out this video where I screw everything up. This is my new channel. I don't know what I'm doing. Arcade. Oh, it fell out on me. Come on. Alright, I'm turning the camera off. This shit's aggravating me. Come back when I'm getting a little closer to calm down. Okay, so we got most of the big ones. There were, I think 2 that I didn't have. There's one, let's see. Okay, one in this big hole here, and then one here at the top. And then these little ones are just 1 microfarad 50 volt. And then I think there was a couple 4.7 50 volts. So I'm going to go ahead and do these off camera, and it's not going to be really much exciting about that. I did find, I want to bring up, let me show. So when I was ordering parts for this the other day, see there's these 3 diodes up here. I couldn't read what the values were, so I actually had taken one all the way out, and then I put it back in, and I just tacked in one side, one leg, and didn't put it all the way in, and I had moved on to another diode. Okay, it's in between. Can't see where I'm pointing as I'm zoomed in. Down in here, and I had pulled it out. The same thing. I didn't solder one of the legs back on, so that I'm assuming that's why it's not starting up. So I don't think that that's going to be an issue. Hopefully, especially with new caps. But yeah, I wish I would have been able to get the sound that it made, because it did sound like, I didn't leave it on very long, so I was afraid one of these caps would explode. It was still in the casing, but you could tell that it was bad. I did check the voltages though. The voltages were good, even though it sounded awful. So that is one thing you should check if you have that kind of whistling sound basically coming out of there. And if you do have that sound, I recommend just turning it off and then trying to get it repaired first. But I'm going to put this away. We're going to wrap this video up for today. I'll finish it up. It may not be Monday. We might come back to this one after, because when all these components show up, we got a lot of board repairs to go through. We got to do the Duncan Alien, of course. Have to do the Seawolf motherboard, see if we can get it going. I got those caps ordered as well. We also have the Spin and Win marquee light bulb control board, and I want to finish up SpongeBob. I got it working. It replaced one cap that was vented at the top, and then repaired a trace, but there's still like 6 other caps on the board, and I want to just go ahead and get all of those changed out so we don't have to worry about that. But we'll wrap it up for here. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. See you later. Subscribe. Thanks. So these 2 right here are going to be ground and 5 volt. So what do we get here? Did I not turn the game on? I didn't turn the game on. I guess that would help. Hang on.
Here it is. A nice little trade. The person I traded got what they wanted. I got what I wanted. And a pretty good deal on it too.
Super hang on. Get what I want.
That comes later.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on fire.
What happened? Whoa.
Lots of smoke.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, well, thanks for watching.
When you take care of people, people take care of you in this community.
That's the truth.
So everyone, please remember that. Even if we're competitors, we're not enemies.